Alright, hi. It's Lyle. I'm just making that video that I said I'd make yesterday, the screaming tutorial. I was doing another one just a second ago, but I decided to stop it because I was going from the basis that everyone that was watching this already knows how to scream. So, I honestly don't know where to start to teach you guys. Let me think about this for a second. Where a lot of my screaming comes from is like the force coming through to vibrate the vocal cords and using the notation on your vocal cords and using your false cords to create timbre. So basically, here, let me show you this, I guess. This is my tummy. I'm going to show you a little bit about how to use your diaphragm. When you breathe in, you don't breathe in into your lungs, you breathe in into your stomach. That's going to expand just like that. And it's almost going to be like you don't have enough room to keep anything in. And that's where all your force is going to come from. So just when you scream, fill up your diaphragm and allow it to come out. Yeah. You feel like something is pushing the air out, not you pushing the air. Actually, let me show you what's wrong. What's wrong to do is, here, I'll just show you. When you scream, to flex in and up. Like, okay, so there's pushing out, and then there's flexing in and up. And you shouldn't have a six-pack showing when you do your vocals because that's wrong. That means that you're forcing it. And no one cares if you look a little bit fat when you're doing your vocals. You won't. You'll just look awesome on stage. On stage, actually. That's what we call it. Stage. There's a lot of people that work along the basis of a fry scream, and that's... I had a little burp there. It's a little bit more like... And that is a little bit... Here, let me show you I made... You see that right there? It looks like a little bit like a vagina. That's basically what your false cords, what your vocal cords are doing when you create that. They come together really close, and they look something like that, and they clap together to make the note, and the timbre, and all that white noise that comes in with the screaming. Now, to explain a little bit about mine, I guess the only way I can explain it is that it looks, not that one, piece of fuck on that one. It looks like this. I labeled it other. It is the complete relaxation of your throat in the proper manner. You have to be able to, just try that. Just like almost like you're yawning. You got to put that sort of, just without the tension, just like the shape of a yawn without the tension. You'll notice a little bit of a gravel coming out when you use diaphragm, of course. Now you're getting, like, if you keep trying this, notice that a little bit. Let me show you what the scream actually sounds like, and just contrast and listen to it a little bit over and over again. I find that if I listen to a screamer scream, I can figure out all the different mechanics that they're using in their throat, and it's pretty obvious. So listen to mine. I'll start with I'll say no, I guess. Because the thing with this scream is there's almost like a little bit of a gate on it that you have to go into open vowels before the scream really comes out. And this scream works a lot on open vowels and stuff like that. So, no! And that was using over the pencil. Let me show you this actually. This is pretty cool. This is what Melissa Cross teaches. You can, like, okay, I'll just show you. You notice how one of them, okay, I'll do over the pencil. It catches some of the higher frequencies, and you'll feel it pounding around the top of your mouth. And I actually have I don't know if you can see it, but I have a little bar on my braces, and I actually use that as a tuning fork because when I hit the right type of scream, like when I get my scream scream right for for the technique that I use, it'll actually resonate with the note. Oh, yeah. Now I'll show you below. This one comes a little bit more on the top of the back of your tongue, like right back in here. How the fuck am I gonna show you this? Like right in there. You'll feel it right back there. All right, so basically taking together all that you know. Use your diaphragm. Okay, there you go. That's my style of screaming for my regular highs, I guess. I guess you could do that. I'm gonna get on to my lows. This is what my lows look like. Right there. Or that's what it feels like anyways. It helps a lot for me to picture these when I am screaming. Like that is basically what the top of my lows feel like. And to help with the bottom of my lows, I imagine the end of a pill capsule, sort of like in my throat, and that really helps build the muscle memory that you need to be able to do things like this. Because like the vocal techniques that I use are a lot more of like fine-tuned muscle memory and stuff like that to get the tones that you desire. Yeah. So I'll just show you my pieces. Yeah, there you go. It's a lot more like my vocals are a lot more based off of resonance rather than creating white noise and stuff like that. Some of the negatives are you can't have your monitors, the highs on your vocals turned up too much, or it will catch bad frequencies. You want to just have like as natural as you can. Like you want to keep all the levels pretty much stable. Sorry, I'm walking out of the camera. You want to keep all of your levels like stably equal. You don't want your lows higher than your highs or your highs. Fucking just don't mess with it. Just keep the levels completely stable where your master volume is. So if you're going through a PA, make sure you do that. You don't want much gain if you're going through something like a guitar amp or something like that. Yeah, because honestly, that's how most kids start screaming and stuff like that. They've got a little guitar amp, and they've got a little mic from the dollar store, and they go at it. So, yeah, I remember that I did that as a kid. Something to be warned about: if you guys get headaches while you're screaming, you should probably stop because it really fucking hurts. And I remember I did that when I was like around grade 8 and started screaming. When I started screaming, I'd just put on music in the basement. I'd have my amp, I'd have my mic, and after a while, I'd tense up, and I'd be doing this because I was trying to keep my screams going on for a really long time. That's when I was doing fry vocals and stuff like that. I don't like doing fry vocals. I think that they're damaging. Even when you do them right, if you have to stop because it's uncomfortable or if it hurts, you're doing it friggin' wrong, and you're gonna hurt yourself. I guess if you're like a friggin' genius, you can figure out how to not kill your throat, but I don't know. I just really don't like it because, I don't know. It just doesn't feel nice. When I do mine, I like the sound. I like how it feels because it feels a lot smoother coming out, whereas fry vocals and stuff like that, it's really grainy, and you can sort of like feel everything just sort of squeezing through, and it's just like, and it's just all this backed up air that I don't like having either. So, yep. So, ask me for any questions on this. I'd love to see some of the forum springers looking at this video. I don't know. I honestly don't care what anyone's opinion is anymore. I used to for a bit. You guys kind of got me down. I think I've realized that I like what I like. And yeah, so thanks for that. I'll see you guys later. Email me or just like comment if you want to know any tips on the screaming vocals. I can teach you fry if you want to, I guess. I'll see you later.